Hey, Michael, thanks so much for joining us. Beautiful day here in Colorado. You're looking well. You got a lot of books behind you there.
Yep, yep. Some of them I've read more than once.
So we're talking about Medicare, and it's a topic that I'm certainly no expert at it. We only go through this stuff once in our lifetime. It's hard to be an expert for anybody. You really are. Tell me about Medicare and the 80% and the 20%.
Medicare Part A and Part B, which you obtain by going to Medicare.gov, you have to do that through the federal government. And once you get that card, you've got coverage for roughly 80% of your bill. The difference between that and under 65 health insurance, like probably you have, is that you have a stop loss or a maximum out of pocket. That 20% stops somewhere. On Medicare, it does not. It goes on forever. You have a $100,000 bill, you got to pay 20 grand. That's where I come in. And in Summit County, there are two options, two ways to go to take care of that 20%, and way too much for right now. But call me, let me work with you on that. Let me educate you about what to do about that 20%.
And I think you hit it right on the head, Michael. It's all about education with this stuff. I know that you're not a big sales guy. You don't have a sales pitch, but you do have a lot of educational components that you throw into what you do to help all of us educate ourselves. And I know we were joking too, Michael. Life expectancy is longer now. I think it's gone up from what'd you say? It went from 100 to or 90 to what?
Yeah. Many life insurance companies have changed the maturity date of their plans from age 100 to age 120. So it's great that we're going to live to be 120, but are we going to be couch potatoes or go skiing? We need money.
But we're gonna have to pay for that. That's a lot of time. We're gonna have to pay for it. All right, we've
Yep.
got about a minute left, so I want to make sure we sneak this in before we let you go. Tell me about private investments. That's a new area, and you really can help out there as well.
Well, after 45 years in the business, which was 2 years ago, I found out about private investment. And to make a long story short, myself and my clients included, our income and our growth has not been affected by the coronavirus. Our income is coming just like it did. The private investment is an alternative to traditional investments. It's not securities, it's not stocks, bonds, options. And I would love to educate, not to try to sell, but to educate people. I found out 2 years ago and I made a right turn. I mean, it changed my financial life. That's a fact. And I would be, in fact, I'm having a webinar that Facebook is doing set up for me on May the 5th. If somebody wants to join that webinar, they can contact me and I'll send you the link and you can just
Okay.
join the webinar.
Sounds great. Well, we're going to end on that note. That's perfect timing right there, Michael. I love that. We'll put the phone number right here at the bottom of the screen so people can call you up and
All right.
shoot an email with questions. Thanks for joining us today, and look forward to learning a lot more from you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.